guys, welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Meg Turney.
Meg, there's croissant sandwiches in the kitchen.
Ooh, Mega Man jump.
A new Game of Thrones making of vid was released yesterday, vlog style, by Brian Cogman, executive story editor / writer on the series. He discusses the process he and the other writers used to translate the world of Westeros and beyond from the page to the screen. These are the folks responsible for keeping the TV series so accurate to the George R.R. Martin books, which is one of the things that makes the TV series such a win for me. I am a huge fan of the books. I read the first book 3 times before moving on to the second. True story. Timeline jumps and additional scenes aside, the HBO series remains pretty accurate to the characters and main plot point. Now, season 3, starting 3/31/13, that's so soon, is set to be more of a character-defining season than a big action season based on the events in Storm of Swords. And in this new video, we get to see clips of some of these character-defining scenes.
Your Grace.
Once we've broken it down, I hand it to David and Dan and Vanessa Taylor on the writing staff. We meshed all the work that we'd done separately together and figured out the rough shape of the season. And then we write a formal outline, and from that we write the episodes.
So if you want to let your eyeballs soak in some sneak peek scenes of your favorite characters from season 3, click the link in the description below. I'm so excited!
Remakes and reboots. Hollywood loves them because people pay to see them, unfortunately. Now, before I get up on my movie high horse, I will say that Nolan's Batman movies and JJ Star Trek has been pretty awesome, so I'll give you that, remakes and reboots of Hollywood. But Planet of the Apes, The Wolfman, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Godzilla, The Pink Panther, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Psycho, The Stepfather, The Omen, Clash of the Titans, I could go on and on and on. The point is, there's a ton of shitty remakes. And now, Warner Brothers is pushing big time for a Gremlins reboot. Why? Why Warner Brothers? The first one is a Christmas classic, and the second one is cheesy Looney Tunes-esque fun. It's awesome, and that should be that. Leave it alone. Even producer Frank Marshall, who produced Gremlins with Steven Spielberg, said last year, just leave that franchise alone. Why did he say that? Because there were talks of a Gremlins 3 possibly happening. But even if they made a Gremlins 3, you know that it would be riddled with CGI garbage everywhere instead of the awesome practical puppets that made the first 2 so awesome and endearing and freaking cool. Look, I know there's nothing I can do to stop WB from rebooting the Gremlins franchise. If it's gonna happen, unfortunately. But for the love of God, at least get Joe Dante, the guy who directed the first 2 movies, involved in some capacity. What am I saying? Do not make, no one, what? Who wants to even see a Gremlins reboot? Honestly.
Jerry Lambert, who most of you know as faux Sony CEO Kevin Butler, has reached a settlement with the company after they sued him last September for appearing in a Bridgestone commercial that featured a Wii. For all the lowdown on the initial lawsuit, check out some other foxy SourceFed hosts explaining all the details right here. According to the settlement, Lambert can't appear in any commercials related to any other video game or computer entertainment system or video game company for the next 2 years. Now, after that initial 2-year shutout period, for the next 2 years, if he wants to do any commercials related to gaming, he has to pitch his potential work to Sony, and then they get to decide whether or not his performance will be too similar to their Kevin Butler character. Look, it was stupid for Lambert to do the commercial. He wasn't playing the Wii, and the commercial was technically a tire commercial, but he was clearly playing with fire, and he got burned. The thing I take issue with is Sony saying that Lambert was playing Butler in the ad. He was just being himself. It's a really slippery slope for a company to say they own a character that's just an actor being themselves, because they are in effect saying they own his likeness, and that's really dangerous. So guys, what do you think? Is this settlement totally justified, or did Jerry Lambert get screwed? Let us know in the comments down below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Or click this annotation to go to our channel and watch our other videos. Or go to SourceFed.com and see our news and bloggy stuff that we type out about news in the world. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Meg Turney. You guys, I'm actually wearing a bra today, so let's do prom again.
Okay. That was my real prom song.
Really?
It was, yeah.